My God.
What's the deal, bro?
How you feeling, man?
Solid, how you?
I'm good. It's nice to have you here for the underground shoot and everything, man.
Appreciate you for having me.
Hell yeah, we appreciate you coming and fucking with us, man.
Yes, sir.
It's cool to meet your team and everything.
My guys.
So who do you have with you? Introduce your guys.
My boy PJ. He co-manages me. He runs His and Hers LA. It's a clothing brand.
Okay.
You guys should tap in with. My boy DJ. He also co-manages me. He runs D'Angelo Scruggs Media.
Okay.
My boy, my creative director, Marcel. He also runs a clothing brand called Home Film.
Okay.
So you guys tap in with that. My boy Nick Freeze. That's just my brother, man. He just ride with me no matter what.
Hell
he also
yeah.
is an artist.
Cool.
Y'all tap into his music.
For sure, yeah. We was chopping it up a bit outside. Shit, he said you guys went to high school and just been rocking for a long time and everything.
Yep.
That's what's
My
up.
nigga.
That's what's up, man. So you fresh off this new project release, right? Play your cards right?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
That's what's
Yep.
up. So what's your favorite, bro? What's the standout for you?
Man, that should change every day. But right now, since everybody is like super into Cold Peace, I would say that that's my favorite right now because it's just making me re-listen to the song a lot.
Right.
So, yeah, but it changes every day.
Cool.
Yeah, what about yours?
Man, so I was listening through it. I really like Guarded with Airplane. I love Say Less and Fourth Quarter, like the way that it went from the transitions, just like the little interlude at the end with the chick talking and everything.
Yeah.
And then your boy on Fourth Quarter, he killed that. It was an excellent feature.
My guy in Amizi.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Yeah, it was an impressive project. Like I found out about you through Vic, seen your interviews and stuff, and just
Rosecrans Vic is my guy.
yeah. So speak a bit on your relationship with him. How did you tap in with Vic and stuff?
Man, Vic, he basically, you know, is a popular like media personality in LA, and we tapped in with him to, you know, bring more attention to this project, and you know, he been writing ever since, man. He's a solid dude.
Absolutely.
So yeah, he obviously got your ear on it, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's my guy.
Hell yeah. And so you just released the video for Cold Peace, right?
Yeah.
That's right. And how's the traction on that? Everybody liking it?
Yeah, people messing with it. It's funny because I posted like a little teaser to see if people was ready for it, and I was like 50, you know, the ice little faces, and I'll drop it, and I like undersold that, and like, you know, ended up getting like 120 comments, and I was like, oh, okay, so y'all really want it, you feel me?
Yeah.
And people really fucking with it right now. But I could cuss on here, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Do your thing.
People really fucking with it, so yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's showing a lot of love.
Cool, man. Cool, man. So what's some next upcoming plans for the rest of the year? Now we in the new year and shit like that.
I'm working with other artists. I got some shit coming with Keon Bell. I don't know if you heard of him, Keon Bell. I got some shit coming with One Take Ocho.
Okay.
This cat named Drummer Boy Kenai. And also me and Airplane are working on a joint project.
Okay.
So along with some solo shit that I will be putting out by myself down the line. So you're gonna hear me in 2021 a lot, you know, whether I'm working with somebody else or it's my shit. But yeah.
Projects, singles, different stuff, right?
Different stuff, yeah. I can't really, you know, I said enough already. I can't really like give you, you know, everything. But
Of course.
I gotta make some shit a surprise. But yeah, you're gonna hear me in 2021 for sure.
Cool. That's exciting. Super excited to hear about you and Airplane. I know that's gonna make some noise and do some big things for you. So
yeah, man, we close to finish. So yeah, I can't wait for y'all to hear that.
Awesome, man. Awesome.
Yeah.
So speak a little bit about your style. You know, I really am a big fan of like the singing, rap, and stuff like that. That's like my favorite kind of genre, subgenre.
So my style is like, you know, as far as beat selection, it's like very West Coast. But as far as the melodic flow, I got that from being influenced by like the, you know, the Drakes of the world and the Kanye West of the world, who just like defy the, you know, the laws of genres, and they just do everything at once. That really inspired me growing up. So now that I could do it myself, I just put my own flavor on it. And I'm basically doing the same melodic flow under different style beats, under the beats that I'm inspired by from being from LA. You know, that helps me a lot. And, you know, just bringing something different, you know, that people don't really hear. So, yeah.
So are we ever gonna hear you just bar up on a song though, and just some rap shit? Or that's not really your style?
That's not really my lane, but I wouldn't put it past me. You feel me? You might hear it one day, but I'm not gonna promise that. But you know, because I really could bar up, but I feel like people like to hear melodies more than that. So when I just mix them together, you know, put slight bars within the singing shit, people really mess with it. So that's what I'm rocking with, whatever the people rocking with.
Right. Yeah, I was checking out the interview with you and Vic, and I heard you mentioning something about that, you know, mixing the bars with the singing and really like catching people's attention with that.
Yeah, because I want them to hear it and like hear it for the melody and be like, man, because you know how people, they don't listen to the lyrics that much at first.
Right.
But then when they go back, they like, oh, like he said some shit on there that I didn't even catch because of the melody. So just creating replay value is, you know, my goal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Of course. Very cool, man. So in regards to like overall with your team, you were kind of mentioning your engineer that you work with. Like, are you exclusively with one engineer, producer, or do you kind of work with different people? What's your process like?
As far as producers, you know, I'm willing to work with anybody as long as it's a beat I like and I'm really fucking with it. Mm-hmm. But my engineer, Enemeezy, the one featured on Fourth Quarter, I've been rocking with him for years, and like he just, you know, I just trust his, you know, his ear. So he always makes me sound exactly how I want to sound. Sometimes I record with him, sometimes I record myself, but he always touches it. Whatever I do, he's gonna put his finger on it. So yeah.
I feel you. Yeah, I've really learned that for myself. You know, working with one engineer, very important. You know,
you
a
create
tight
that
team.
chemistry.
Yeah, and they really learn your vocals and just know how to make you sound the best. And
exactly.
That's very important.
Yeah, I don't even be having to tell him certain stuff. He just know.
Right.
So, yeah.
Maybe they'll try something that you wouldn't even thought of, but it just come out fire.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah, that happens a lot in the studio, and that should be open in my mind when I'm at home and I'm just engineering myself. I'd be like, you know, what would E do in this situation? And that's how like some of these records come about. Like Guarded, I did that shit at home.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy how the stuff that we learn we can really take on our own and just create this whole thing from it.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Man, so we're at the Underground photo shoot, right? I was kind of mentioning to you, like, with our company, we work with people all the way from just beginning to maybe way more developed in the industry.
Right.
Is there any sort of like advice or tips you could give on somebody that is coming up and trying to make their way? Like, what were some things for you that you found success with and stuff like that?
One, I would say, you know, don't try too hard to stand out. You know, people like when you are yourself authentically and unapologetically. So a lot of times, like, we might try to do the whole gimmick thing and stand out, and that shit works right away, but it doesn't create longevity. So I would just say be yourself, one, and then two, just like don't give up on yourself, you know, because it's hella cliche, but it goes a long way. You know, people are not gonna believe in you if you would give up on yourself, you know. So that's you got to keep that in mind. But that's pretty much it. That's the only things I be living by, and it keeps me going. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Well, I appreciate your time, bro. Thanks for coming and fucking with us at Underground.
Appreciate you for having me, dog.
Yes, sir. Griff Tyler, man.
Yes, sir.